I am the supervisor on the road right now.
Well, you got to call your supervisor, bro.
You're going to have to call the station if you want to talk to your supervisor.
I don't have to call the station. You call the station. You want to request my ID for no reason. All right, stay right there. Man, for my safety and your safety. Okay. Stay where you are, brother.
Well, I'm just
all right, because you've been aggressive the whole time, man.
I haven't been aggressive at all.
Yes, you have, brother.
Right,
you sound insane, man. You shouldn't even took it this far. Now you make yourself just look stupid.
I don't understand how I'm making myself look.
Oh, you're going to see.
This interaction starts off with the officer already dealing with something. A woman ends up right in front of this guy's car and he honks, just trying to figure out what's going on before pulling into the store. Instead of explaining anything, the officer turns it on him and starts asking for his information. Then throws out a seatbelt claim out of nowhere, like that's enough to force it. The guy's clearly confused, just trying to understand why he's being stopped in the first place. But the officer keeps pushing anyway. At that point, it's obvious he's just reaching for something to make it stick. And what follows is pure embarrassment. The kind that only ends one way, with a walk of shame.
You just pulled up to harass me or something, bro?
No, sir. I'm Officer Lee.
So what you say that for? What you mean?
You questioned me. You pulled me up. You said you.
I asked you why you hit your horn. You hit a. You just hit your blazer loud as shit.
You motioned for me to come up.
Right.
You asked me a question. You asked me why I honked the horn.
All right.
I honked the horn because I've been chasing Ezra out of the roadway for the last 15 minutes. Okay?
All right. Well, she was standing in my car at the time. She wasn't in the roadway.
She's standing in the roadway.
Bro, she was standing right here talking to me.
This is the roadway. This is the roadway.
She can stand by. People can stand out here by their cars. Man, this is a public street, bro.
It is a public street.
All right,
it's made for vehicles. It's not made for pedestrians.
You say you just kidding from the store.
Over 7,500 pedestrians are killed each year. Okay?
Right, but you just said trespassing at the store, bro. She wasn't at the store. You know what I'm saying? So just leave her alone.
She's standing in the middle of the roadway.
Okay.
Do you have your license on you, sir?
Huh? I ain't got to show you my license for what? No, I don't. Call your supervisor.
You're not wearing a seatbelt.
What you mean? Cause you wearing a seatbelt? I'm finna go in the store. I'll talk to this lady out here. You just pulled up and said the same thing. You just seen it. Go call your supervisor.
I am the supervisor on the road right now.
Well, you got to call your supervisor, bro.
You're going to have to call the station if you want to talk to your supervisor.
I don't have to call the station. You call the station. You want to request my ID for no reason.
I'm telling you why.
You don't have no probable cause, no nothing for you to ask for my ID, bro.
Probable cause is
you don't have anything.
You're in a vehicle without a seatbelt.
Yeah, I can, right, because I'm getting out and going to the store. What you mean?
You were still in the vehicle.
What do you mean? I just called you over to the vehicle.
You're right.
So what are you talking about then?
Okay, give me 1 second, okay? You're not
right. Figure that out. Figure that out real quick, man. You're gonna be like 2 million views on this one if you keep on playing with me. All right, come on. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no warrant, no ticket, no nothing. So we can play this game all day. You already see it's a rental card, so you already know. Hey, I'm totally legit, buddy. So play your little game if you want to, man. Hey, you said I'm not free to go? You said I'm not free to go? All right, so you detaining me without probable cause. You already know I sue E-Course. You already know I sue River Rouge. You already know all that shit. So come on, keep on playing with me today. You see this idiot? He don't even know who I am, bro. Like, I don't even know who he is, actually. That's what's crazy. He just here playing with me like I'm a kid, man.
Hey, sir, you're fine to record, obviously.
Huh? You said from the sidewalk?
Bro,
why'd you even, what am I still here talking to you for?
It's called investigative detention.
This ain't no investigation. What investigating what? What are you investigating?
You're not wearing a seatbelt.
What you mean? I can not have a seatbelt and go into the store? What do you mean? I can get out the car? What are you talking about?
You can, but you were still
You don't have a seatbelt on right now either. Do you have a seatbelt on?
You're right.
All right, so why are you sitting messing with me, man? So you sitting here harassing me, brother?
I'm not harassing you.
Yes, you are, and you're going to have a problem, man. I'm going to file a complaint. As soon as I pull off, I'm going to file a complaint against you, sir.
That's fine. We go. All
right.
I don't want you to get hit by a car, okay? Everything's being recorded on my chest as well, okay?
You sitting right there in your seat without a seatbelt on.
You're right.
All right, and you shouldn't sit here and try to investigate me about sitting here in my car, right here, without a seatbelt on.
Okay.
You sound insane, man. You shouldn't even took it this far. Now you make yourself just look stupid.
I don't understand how I'm making myself look.
Oh, you're going to see. You're going to see. You ever heard of Let's Talk Numbers USA? That's my page. That's my page.
Sir, that's fine.
All right, I got you.
First of all, you don't need probable cause to pull a car over. You need reason.
Bruh, it ain't, yes, you definitely have to have probable cause. You insane? I filed 7 federal cases, man. I won every single one of them. You gonna sit here and tell me about a Fourth Amendment? Come on, man. Is you serious? You don't know who you're talking to. That's the problem. You need to talk to Johnson. You need to talk to everybody. You need to talk to your chief of police. You need to talk to all them right now because I'm definitely finna go down there and finna file a complaint against you. All right. Definitely.
Okay. Again, sir.
All right, stay right there, man. For my safety and your safety, stay where you are, brother.
Well, I'm just
all right, because you've been aggressive the whole time, man.
I haven't been aggressive at all.
Yes, you have, brother.
I'm Officer Lane with the Ecorse Police Department.
I see now.
The reason I stopped you is because you motioned.
You didn't stop me. You sat there and honked your horn at a lady that was standing by my car. So make sure you make this correct. All right, man. Don't.
It's all being recorded, man.
Man, look, I'm a very factual person, brother.
Okay.
Believe me.
Listen, I've never met you before.
All right, yeah, that's what you understand. I'm very serious, and you don't even understand that, brother.
Okay, listen.
Okay.
First of all, you need reasonable suspicion to make a traffic stop. Okay.
No, man. You have to have articulate for a traffic stop.
You got to have what?
You got to have an articulated suspicion, man. What are you talking about?
Articulated or
right.
articulable?
Articulated suspicion. You can't articulate why you just stopped me. You're gonna say you said because I didn't have a seatbelt on. You didn't have a seatbelt on. Okay. You're sitting here just like me. What are you talking about?
I'm on a traffic stop.
So your laws is better than my laws?
After I go up to your
You're more important than me?
Not at all. After I go up to your vehicle and I come back to my car and I'm running your plate, that means that I need to put my seatbelt on to run your plate.
You make yourself look really silly right now, man.
You are as well.
I'm telling you, you don't even know who you talk to. You don't even know what's going on right now.
Sir, you're illegally parked. You're more than a foot from the curb.
Bro, you can say whatever you want to, man. You can say whatever you want to. Go ahead.
You're failing to ID.
You can say whatever you want to, brother.
You're failing to identify.
You can say whatever you want to.
Officer, you had no seatbelt.
I don't have to answer any questions posed by a police officer.
I'm not asking you any questions. I'm making statements.
You did. You just asked me for ID. What do you mean I don't have to answer? I don't have to answer none of that, bro. Under my Fourth Amendment right, I don't have to answer anything you ask me, brother.
Your Fourth Amendment? Well, what's your Fourth Amendment right?
What do you mean? What's my Fourth Amendment right?
What is it?
You want to know? Have you heard of Terry vs. Ohio?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so what's Terry's first name?
I know what.
You sound silly. His name is John. It's John Terry, man. I studied this, man. I studied this, man. I filed 7 federal cases against your department. I had 1 against the Ecorse. Every department, Wayne County, State Police. All of you guys. So you're gonna sit here and you're gonna sit here and play this game with me. You're playing a retarded game.
What game am I playing?
You know what game you're playing.
I don't.
Yes, you are.
I don't.
You still got me sitting detained for no reason. You got me detained from the beginning for no reason, and now you see me got me talking to you for no reason, brother.
Explain everything to you so you understand why.
I just want to know if I'm free to go. That's it.
Okay, listen, I'm not going to write you any tickets today, okay? I'm going to let things go, okay? Also, just so you know, I can write you a ticket. You're illegally parked more than a foot from the curb. You did not have a seatbelt on, okay? Therefore, that is probable cause in and of itself, okay? If you feel as though you want to make a complaint, you're more than welcome, obviously, to do that, okay?
I'm going to make a complaint.
3869 West Jefferson, okay?
Oh, I know exactly where it's at. I have filed complaints there before. I told you I filed lawsuits there, too. Yeah, you just fucked up. You just picked the wrong person to with today. That's all it is, brother. He said I'm parked too far away from the curve. Look at this. Look how far he's parked away from the curve. But I'm parked too far away. Oh my God. Everybody, we're going to have to bash this guy. Ecorse Police Department. Ecorse Finest. Right here. Ecorse Finest.
And by the end of it, everything the officer tried to build just falls apart. There's no real explanation, no solid reason for stopping him, just claims that don't stick, and even that seatbelt angle goes nowhere. The man stays calm, keeps asking simple questions, and doesn't give the officer anything extra to work with. The more he holds his ground, the more the situation slips out of the officer's hands. You can actually see the moment it clicks. There's nothing there to justify any of this. No violation, no reason, just a situation that got pushed way further than it should have. And once that reality sets in, the whole thing turns into straight embarrassment. The kind that only ends one way with a walk of shame.